Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the For the Boys Music Podcast. Today we have a very special edition. It is the first annual Eddie Awards. At this point, we probably have a little bit more credibility than the Grammys. And we'll just go from here. We got a few categories. We're going to get all of our takes on them. And I'm joined by Billy. Billy, say hi.
Hi.
And Bo.
Hello.
And we're all just going to go around the table and see what we got here. Should be quick. Let's go.
Welcome to the Eddie Awards. Best Album.
All right, guys. Let's start with Album of the Year. I want to hear Billy's Album of the Year first, because I think I know what Bo's is going to be. I have no idea what Billy's is going to be.
Yeah, I don't think I brought this album up for a couple months, but I have a great music taste, as everyone says. Everyone thinks I have a great music taste.
It's pretty diverse.
And
I'll give you that.
This year we had really bad albums. I'm not gonna lie. There wasn't really.
I think it was pretty good.
Shut up. There weren't too many.
Stop the cap.
There weren't
good.
too many.
It was a
There weren't too
good
many
year.
albums that I was like too impressed with. So I'm just gonna pick the one that I enjoyed the most, not the one that's probably the best. Because a lot of good memories from this album. So this album is titled "Everything" by Coda the Friend. Great album, gotta say. I think Joey would like it.
I think you would. I think
Joey
onto
would
that.
be into it.
No chance. No chance. I have no idea what
no,
it
you-
is.
It's not like it's calm. It's like chill rap. You'd like it.
Yeah, that kind of that's more my style. I don't like moving on. Yeah.
Anything specifically that you want to talk about that album?
I could just tell you my favorite songs from it.
Yeah,
I have
go
to
ahead.
pull it up though. I could tell you. My favorite's probably "Away Park." Absolute banger. I'm a fan of BQE as well, and also Long Beach. Long Beach is very good.
Long Beach slaps. And BQE, that was in
I already
contention
said
for my
BQE.
collab of the year.
Said
I know.
BQE.
I'm just saying. I'm making a comment on BQE as well.
Is that Frank Ocean? Who was in it?
What?
Oh, it wasn't Frank Ocean in one of these. No, wait, no. I was
don't
listening
think
to an
so.
album with. I was listening to an album with Frank Ocean in it. And I don't. Never mind. I think it was Astro World.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure that has Frank Ocean. Does it?
No,
I don't know.
Carousel.
It's
I'm pretty sure Carousel.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell because they don't have the features listed, so I can't really remember.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, I'll go next. I think everyone kind of knows mine already. It's Man on the Moon 3. I don't have too much to say about it that hasn't been said in the last music podcast. I will say, though, I was a little harsh on Solo Dolo Part 3. I think it's a good song now, but, it's still definitely not as good as the first two. It's not too often that you get, let me try. That you get, an 18-song album, and you feel like there's not a song that you are compelled to skip every time. That it offers, tons of different things without too much filler. And I just really thought that was the appeal of this album. Just tons of different sounds. Tons of good songs. I just really loved it. Not much to say about it.
Go Bo.
Alright.
Bo.
So I was stuck between two. But I said Wanna. I felt like that was just had some chill vibes. You can laugh all you want.
I was
What was
thinking
the
of
other
putting
one?
that as my worst album.
Yeah, same. I was giving that my worst album of the year.
I'll tell you this much: the
The
Hershey kids are not
deluxe
gonna like you for
especially,
that.
that made it even worse. Alright, well, what was your other album? I'm just curious.
The Pop Smoke album.
That one was alright.
That one's good.
I didn't really like all the albums this year.
Alright, well, tell us a little bit about Wanna.
I felt like Wanna just had a lot of just chill vibes. I just felt like you could just relax.
That's all it
onto
was.
I'm reading
It
into
was
this take. I'm reading into this take right now. Something's got me telling this is a bad take.
What are you talking about?
Okay. I'm reading into it with my reading glasses. And something tells me Gunna is really bad. And I like one of his songs ever. And he's not good.
Yeah, I mean, it was in contention for my worst album of the year, and it probably might be my
I have
worst
honorable
album of the year.
I have
Yeah.
honorable mentions for worst album of the year. It's on there.
Yeah, I would say the way I judged worst album of the year, we'll get to that later, but I'll just give a little sneak peek of that. It's not really as much as the album itself, but how much of a disappointment it was. Like, there are some dudes that are just perennially bad.
I'm gonna be
And-
mad at one of the ones you put on there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean?
I think you put an
Oh,
album that I like on there.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll get to that later. But it's just I judged it more on the potential and how I thought I would probably go into enjoying it, and how disappointed I was afterwards, if that makes sense. Because I'm not gonna go into an artist's album that I already know is bad and then shame them for putting out a bad album. I don't know. I just thought Gunna can be okay, but this album wasn't it. All the songs sounded the same.
I want to
said it
change my
had-
answer.
What is it?
I'm gonna pick the Juice WRLD album.
Oh,
That's your favorite?
Yeah, there wasn't many good albums this year.
Bo's a big fan of the Joey. How do you pronounce it? Posthumous. I don't know.
Posthumous.
Yeah, I don't know.
Posthumous.
Posthumous.
Yeah.
I've
Oh, yeah.
read that word a bunch of times. I just don't know how to say it. Anyway,
Eddie, quick question. Why did you go
Yeah.
to me for that word?
because I don't know.
You're a nerd.
No, thank you.
Joey's
I just wanted to hear you say that.
probably
Thank you very much.
All right. Anyway, I'm not a big fan of posthumous pasta. I don't know albums.
Most of them are pretty bad.
Yeah, I think they just have this vibe where it's just scrapped together, and I'm not a fan of how the label almost pulls all these songs together that weren't even really finished to start with, and then profits off of someone who is dead. It just doesn't give me a good feeling.
Like, you know that X one? That one was so bad.
Well, usually what will happen is the first one after they die is alright, because you still have plenty of stuff to work with that's just unreleased. But then it gets to the point where there are like memes going around where people are like, oh, we got this snippet of X talking and they made it a song, It's just, it feels like they're piecing whatever they can together just to profit off of a dead person. And I don't like that too much.
Okay.
I'm sorry for ripping on Bo's albums. We've really been ripping on Bo. I'm sorry.
Eddie,
Bo.
that pause though, like, were you gonna transition on that? Like, I just don't like
I don't
people
like-
making
I was
money
just-
off a dead person.
I don't like pasta.
I
Hey,
was
moving
letting
on.
it sit. You gotta let the audience think. You gotta let it marinate.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't think
moving
they're
on.
ready for some of our big brain statements, and you just gotta let it sink in.
It makes it seem more profound if you pause afterwards. It's like you're expecting them to think about the immense value to what you just said. But anyway. I
We're
think
gonna
we
keep
just
going,
bullied
or-
Bo off. Bo, I'm sorry.
You sorry. He just turned off his iPad. Oh, he's back. Oh,
He's back. Oh, he's
hey,
back.
hi, Bo. Alright, what's next, Edward?
All right, we're going into Song of the Year next.
Best song.
And let's just keep the same order. Let's go with Billy first.
So obviously, I picked the best song out of all of us. My song has a great feature that plays somewhat throughout the song. It's kind of the same thing over and over, but okay. The feature is Giveon. I think nobody really knows who it is. But
He's good,
great
though.
song, great tune. You know, really got me hype.
Can you tell us the name of the song first? Because we all know what it is, but like just
It's by that Aubrey guy, and it's called Chicago Freestyle, and it's a good song.
Yeah, I definitely like that one. It was probably I think it was the best off of Dark Lane demo tapes. That was
Which is a really bad album.
I think it's alright actually.
It's a bad album.
It was okay.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in here for a minute. Did you guys watch the Rap Roundtable SNL sketch from
that
2
was
weeks
the
ago?
best. Yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
That
No,
lit
that's
up.
the best.
I didn't think that was gonna get it as much as it did, but like there's always like one sketch a week that like blows up, and that was the one from that week. It was a good sketch.
No, there's a bunch from that week that blew up, Joey. You're just
Why?
That
Because
week was a
Timothy-
good week.
Okay, there was Sports Max
Yeah.
too. Sports Max was funny, but you can tell like that one had like double the views of the next one. Like that was a
The
good
Weekend
one.
Update is always good too. I'm a
I
big
love Weekend
Colin
Update.
Jost and Michael J fan.
is this
Okay.
a TV podcast or a rap podcast? What are we doing?
Anyway,
Watch like one SNL.
It's related.
And it's
Alright.
it's funny because it's the one about Hermione Granger has big yappers. I mean, not yappers, yiddies. Hey, Bo, what's your favorite song of the year?
There's a song that I know Billy's gonna like, and I know I'm gonna be criticized even more for it. Because
Well, if I
Everybody
like it,
likes
I'm
the
not going
song.
to criticize it.
it's The Box by Roddy Ricch.
It actually came out in 2019.
Actually, no, it didn't, but
It came out in December 2019.
I literally just searched it up that it said it came out in January 10th.
Oh, yeah, it did come out at the beginning of the year. Can I take
Really?
back my favorite album of the year?
sure.
I pick Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial.
Hold
Great
on.
album.
I could have sworn that was released in November.
Yeah, I
mean,
thought
in
it was
December.
like
It-
December 6th.
According to Google, that album was released in 2019.
Yeah, it was like
So
December.
why did it say?
December?
Okay, you know what?
I don't know.
hate this.
It was probably like released as a single in January or something.
Why would it get released after the album came out?
I don't know.
Yeah, Billy, that makes no sense. That's literally the opposite
Okay.
of
No,
what happens.
Good thing.
I'm really
I
smart.
have a
I'm
backup.
really smart.
All
That
right.
doesn't count. What's Poppin' by Jack Harlow. Hey.
Good song. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
it was good for
lines.
like a week.
I don't know. It's just one of those songs that I think will always be catchy. I like it. It's a good song. Good pick.
Classic.
Maybe not a classic, but
It gets
good.
old really fast. Really fast, it gets old.
I mean, Joey, you probably like, I don't know, James Charles rapping or something.
Oh, got him.
I've never seen a single thing from James Charles, so there you go.
Yeah, he's actually like really good. You can start listening to him.
Well,
Joey.
He's fuming.
We're just for those at home. The pause was to let Joey Google James Charles and find out what exactly he was
Yeah,
getting.
he muted himself. I think he looked it up and he just started getting really mad.
Oh, he's fuming. Even at the Patriots need to make the playoffs.
He looks
Holy.
at the camera, just starts shaking his head.
He's talking to El Madre.
Oh no.
She's like, Mom, did you know James Charles?
Okay,
is
Eddie, what's your
actually
choice? Come on. Come
Alright.
on.
My song of the year was "The Climb Back" by J. Cole. It's a good song. I mean, it's one of those songs where you just put it on, and as soon as the beat drops, you're like, "Yes!"
Yeah.
Like that's how I felt. It was dropped with Lion King on Ice, and Lion King on Ice was probably more commercially successful. But "The Climb Back" is really what I'm hoping to see out of the last J. Cole album. Well,
Wasn't Kendrick Lamar
rumored
supposed
to
to
be
drop an
last.
album this year?
I don't know.
I think there may have been rumors, but it was all of the big artists are pushing it back because they want to tour behind their album,
Yeah.
and with COVID and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
Roddy.
what Drake
I saw
did.
an interview that And
J.
Roddy
Cole
said
was
he had
supposed to
an
drop
album-
it this
He had
year.
an album ready in July, I think it said, but he was just waiting to release it.
Mm-hmm.
He said it
Lots
was
of people
ready.
are doing that.
You know, I like J. Cole. I didn't like this. I didn't like the singles.
Yeah.
I thought the Climb Back was definitely better though than the
Yeah.
Lion King on others.
Yeah, it's by far the best.
I like J. Cole when he's not trying to make like commercial successes, but he's making just good songs. And I mean, I thought the Climb Back was a decent song. It's not, obviously I understand why he released it, because like if you release something that like I don't know, like apparently as a single, nobody's gonna listen to it because
yeah.
like it's not
That's
a good
a good
single.
song though. That's a
Yeah,
good song.
but it's a good song because it's in the album.
But yeah, it definitely flows
I
well
hope,
with the album.
I hope it goes back more to like older stuff, not like trap. But
Have you heard his first 3 mixtapes?
no,
The
because I heard
warm-up.
they're bad.
No, dude, they're amazing.
Like
The warm
I
up,
know,
the come up,
and there's like the
Friday Night Lights.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that. I was like Born Sinners.
Oh yeah, those aren't as good. But if you go back and listen to stuff off the warm up and Friday Night Lights, those are probably the best too.
Enough of
That's
Eddie,
just him. It's him just
being a
rapping.
fanboy.
It's good.
Jesus.
Hey man, if I'm saying I'm a
we
fan
like
of an artist,
good.
I'm gonna listen to their stuff.
We like good rap.
Yeah, 2012. Wow. 2010.
I would like to mention that the production on the Climb Back was crazy. It just gets stuck in my head.
Was it Jetson?
No, that was Lion King on Ice. But this one is like the in the background.
I think we should make it a thing where Eddie sings every music podcast.
The Eddie
should have-
Awards.
We should have like
Eddie's
the
best
highly
singing.
question. We should have like the highly questionable segment where they always have Poppy rapping. But instead it's me, and we'll have you guys lay the beat.
I don't think that's a segment. I think that,
Well, it's not even a segment. It's
as a
just
highly
like
questionable
something that
fan,
they
that's not a
put in.
segment. But yeah, I mean, first
It should
off,
be a
Joey.
segment.
first off,
Shut
Poppy
up.
is retired from the show.
Joey, just go
Dan
mute yourself.
Levitard is leaving ESPN. But
Joey, you're just ruining this podcast.
yeah, should the title be Joey destroys the show?
Yeah.
There's gonna
actually,
be
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's
Billy
gonna
and
be
Eddie gang up
the
on
Eddie-
both, but all right.
the Eddie Awards. Eddie Awards of 2020.
I mean,
Yeah.
they all have names. Like, there's the Tonys, right? There's the Oscars.
We can make these the Bebs.
There's the Emmys.
We are the Bebs. Billy, Eddie, Bohan.
All right, let's get back on track. Let's get into another category. Next, we have Best New Artist.
Best New Artist.
I want to hear Billy's first.
Mine's
As
not
it was.
really a new artist. Mine's a comeback artist. My boy
not new.
has. Okay, to be honest, if you really
That
knew
defeats the
him,
purpose of new.
if you really knew him, he'd be kind of new because like he released like one or like not that much, and then like he went away for like a couple years. But
What, like
anyways,
Sheck West?
You could talk about Jay Electronica, who released a few songs and then went away for like 20 years.
Eddie, let me have my time.
All right, continue.
So when I put his name in, it actually autocorrected to a Spanish word. So I'm gonna try to say it the way that I got autocorrected.
Bad Bunny.
J Electronica.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yo, I got it right.
He stole my thunder and it made me.
I got it.
I did. The album was good. The album was good.
Yeah.
The Adipta or whatever that song's called, absolute banger. It's probably one of the best
Yeah.
of the year. But I like J Electronica.
That was a good album.
It was a
And
good album.
It's fair to include him as a new artist because it's almost like he's getting a fresh start to his career at this point.
Yeah, like I think the last time he released before this was like 9 years ago.
Yeah,
And, like, he didn't even release that
even then
much
it was
back
just like
then.
a single.
Yeah, it was
I'm
like
pretty sure
it was
he was
like,
most
It was
active
like
in
called
what,
like Exhibit something.
Oh, Exhibit C is a good song.
J Electronica. So if we look at his choreography, before
Discography.
releasing.
Choreography of you dance.
It's like dancing.
We're doing all the fancy words on the
So
music pod today.
basically, he released a single called Exhibit A in 2009. Then he released a single called Exhibit C in 2009. That's literally, unless he didn't put his other stuff on Spotify, that's all he has. And then he had a single in 2017, a single in 2019, a single this year, and then his album this year. So
Yeah.
it's like all he's released, and he's new.
He had a mixtape a while back that you can't really find on streaming, but that was when he really started popping off. He's just really good, but he's crazy elusive. If he released more, he'd probably be in some of the GOAT debates, I'd imagine. Bo, what's your new artist of the year?
You guys are probably gonna again hate me for this, but Don Toliver. Hey.
Not a bad pick. I actually like that one.
It's okay.
Do you have anything to say about Don Toliver?
say about your favorite artist.
He's good. That's why I picked him.
Right.
All right.
Hey.
Nice.
Quite the analysis.
No, he actually he dropped a pretty good album. I wish it was a little longer. He definitely. I wish he went to the XXL. He was in the photo for the cover, but he just didn't want to be in it, which kind of sucked. But I was looking forward to that. He had some crazy hit songs this year. Like came up out of nothing. Came up from the dirt, from the mud.
Cardigan is a good
Man.
song. That's my favorite
Cardigan,
song.
After Party, Lemonade. You got No Idea, No Photos.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I'm liking him.
Yeah, the album
Yeah.
was solid.
hmm
Yeah,
I think people tend to forget about him as a new artist. Sorry for cutting you off, though, but he started popping off towards the beginning of the year, and I think that's really when he was gaining momentum and coming off of those hits like After
Oh
Party.
yeah, he's got like 30 million monthly listeners on Spotify now.
Yeah.
He's got like on Lemonade, he's got like 800 million.
Yeah, it's
plays.
not
It's like-
30.
it's
It's actually
insane.
31.
Okay, 31. My bad.
Yeah, he's good. That's a good pick. My best new artist was Kenny Mason. I know I've already told you guys a bunch about
Wait,
him,
Kenny? Kenny? Like the producer?
but- No. Kenny Mason as. Anyway, I'll talk about him a little bit. He released an album this year called Angelic Hood Rat, which I thought was definitely one of the better albums of the year. He has his own sound already. It's kind of a abrasive, rough sounding. I don't know. If you like Yeezus, you'll probably like Kenny Mason. But it's like if Yeezus were made by Jid. It's just really good. He has all the flows. Pretty lyrical. I'm pretty sure he might have a cosign with Jid, or he might just be really associated with Jid. But that's a good group to be with, you know. He had a song with IDK and Jid called Serial this year, and he killed that one. He's been on a bit of a run recently. He's good.
Yeah, when you
Check
said
him out.
Kenny Mason, I was thinking of Kenneth Charles Bloom III.
No, you
Who's
weren't.
that?
No, you weren't.
Look him up. Kenneth Charles Bloom III. Look him up.
Is that Kenny Beats?
Yeah. Kenny
We'll
Beats
talk
is
about
like,
him a little bit
I was
later
tempted.
for
I was
another
tempted to pick
category.
Saint John. He blew up too.
Oh,
Right? Like that. He came out
that
of
would be
nothing.
another good pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he blew. He. Oh my God. He like literally
oh,
out of nowhere. Nobody even saw him coming.
Eddie put a Kenny Beats song as his favorite collab of the year. I see.
Or maybe the whole album, but we shall see.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay, so yeah, St. John, definitely one of the best new artists. Definitely one that is probably one of the front runners in that whole melodic scene coming up right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm liking him. Yeah, he's good. Let's move into artist of the year right now.
Best artist.
Let's start with Bo this time.
Oh God. Hold on. Let me pull up my list.
Okay.
Okay. I said artist of the year. Now, I didn't pick this off my opinion. I picked it off of how successful he became.
Mhm.
And
Mine
he
was
didn't really
pretty
become
objective.
successful. He was already successful, but I picked Juice World. I know you guys already have your thoughts on this, but he kind of did
Mhm.
pretty good this year.
Yeah.
Like I said, there wasn't much good stuff this year, but he kind of his album was so popular because of how good he was, and everybody started playing his freestyles, and that's really everybody liked him for were his freestyles. It's insane if you can do an hour-long freestyle. Like, it just blows my mind. But
Yeah, that is crazy. I would say part of the success is also, I'm not even gonna go there, but it's the whole.
him
I don't
dying.
want to get like
Whoa,
quotable
Bo!
on TMZ,
Oh, I'm gonna get sued. Oh,
but I think
Whoa.
lots of people. We'll just say
Chill.
lots of people hopped on the wave after his death, which I think is unfortunate because I think he's good and lots
Oh,
of
yeah.
respect to him. But
Joey, what's your issue?
Joey, what's wrong?
Joey got mad. He went,
You were talking about that he died, right?
Yeah.
yeah, he died.
Are we
You know
getting back
that?
into this? We literally just had an argument. We were just literally just talking about somebody dying, and you talking about him property.
Well,
we're already
those were
back to
about
this.
those were about those albums in general. Now we are zooming in.
I don't think it matters that much, Eddie. Somebody died, and he's making money.
He's not making money. The label's making money,
Yes,
and that's my
that's what I
problem.
mean. That's what I mean.
How would he make money? if he's
Obviously, he
dead,
wouldn't be
Joey?
making
That doesn't
money
even make sense.
beyond the grave. Yes, I understand that.
Let's go into Billy's pick next. Billy's playing with his earbuds right now.
Okay, so my best artist of the year. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even like him that much. He's good. He's good. I'm not gonna say he's bad. He's okay. I like some of his songs. I think he's got this nice melodic voice. So I picked Rod Wave. Also, I think he's really fat, so I think that's funny.
No, Rod Wave. That's a good pick. I like Rod Wave.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking of picking Rags to Riches as my favorite song of the year because that's an absolute banger right there.
Oh yeah, that
It's
is
an
a banger.
absolute banger right there.
Hard on Ice
Don't-
is good.
Oh,
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I'm not really.
I'm not a Rod
because
Wave fan. No.
I'm not a sad boy kind of guy, but I think he's got a good voice, and I think he can
Was
make
that
some
was
good
the other
songs.
one? Phone Call to Houston. Yeah,
Yeah, I like Rod Wave.
Austin. Or whatever
I'm
it
not-
was, yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm a huge fan of him because I'm not, but I like him. And he did good this year, so congrats to Rod.
He definitely gets you in your feelings. I'll tell you that much.
Mm.
Yeah. One time I listened to his one song, and I was like,
Poor baby.
it was that one about I don't know. No, I don't even listen to Rod Wave that much.
He definitely listens to it every night while he's crying in his bed alone.
I don't even know if I have him as one of like the artists that I follow on not SoundCloud, Spotify.
All
But
right.
I'm good at music and crap. I do follow him.
I really don't think he's too great. I guess it's my turn to share my artist of the year. And like Billy, this is one that
Somebody like moaned
Yeah.
or something. Like, oh,
Me?
like
this podcast got bad real quick.
I just went. I cleared my throat. Just go, Eddie.
okay. All right, just there you go.
Okay. My pick for artist of the year was kind of like Billy's in the sense that I'm not a huge fan, but looking at it objectively, you kind of have to give it to them. I chose Lil Baby. I think he had a huge year. My Turn was a massive album. I think he had hit after hit after hit. Tons of chart toppers. Just the whole package. I think he had a really successful year. Probably the most dominant.
No,
Bo's nodded.
No.
Wait. All right.
I think, you know,
He had a very successful year, but he definitely did not have the best year.
Who had the best year then?
Probably DaBaby, to be honest.
No. I will
I mean,
take
Rockstar-
20.
Rockstar
I will take
was on the top of the
2019
charts for,
DaBaby over
3
20
months or
and
something.
20.
No, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna say The Weeknd. Definitely The Weeknd.
Oh, well, yeah, you could give it to him. That's definitely a good pick too.
Yeah, The Weeknd definitely was the biggest artist of the year,
Yeah, he's
without
huge.
a doubt.
Mhm. His music videos kind of creep me out though,
Oh
or like at least his performances, like with blood on his face. That was kind of
Yeah.
weird.
the baby.
Okay, let's close down this podcast with best collab.
Best collab.
No, we have to do our worsts, Eddie.
Well, why
No,
can't
you
we
don't.
finish our
Billy.
best first?
Well, yeah.
I think
but
this
you
should
say
be a pretty
close
brief
out
show.
the podcast. You say close out the podcast. So we still have our worst to say, which I think
Okay.
Bo was gonna. I think Bo's gonna like my worst.
All right. Should we go? Let's go into best collab though.
Yeah.
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 Hey,
I'm gonna
sure.
start. I had Unlocked with Kenny Beats and Denzel Curry.
Oh my god! I swear to God.
7-track album, or maybe it was 8 tracks. I don't know. It was a short album, and it was in contention for album of the year. It was just great. I loved hearing Denzel on that production. It gave me some Mad Villainy vibes. You know, maybe you guys haven't heard some Mad Villainy, but Mad Villainy slaps. It's great. MF Doom, you know, he's just anyway. I'll get back to Denzel Curry. It's nice to hear Denzel Curry doing his thing, you know, with the pitched up and no, with the pitched up and pitched down vocals. It's just a really crazy, really crazy, all over the place kind of style that really complements Kenny Beats' production, and I enjoyed it a lot. How about you guys?
Yeah, I like Denzel
No.
Curry, and I will
Denzel
forever
Curry's great,
love.
but that album was not
I will
good.
forever
Dude,
love
that
Kenny
album
Beats.
was so good.
Kenny Beats.
What's
ooh.
wrong with that album?
I felt like he was pretty off beat in my opinion. In my opinion,
He was pretty what?
Didn't seem on beat for me.
Yeah, I think he said he was off beat.
Yeah.
He was quite unbeat.
Yeah.
Eddie, hop off, Eddie. Give someone else a turn. Hop off.
Okay. So if you don't like anything that's made by Kenny Beats, like I don't like, even if it's like really bad, I don't like it. Kenny Beats is my favorite person ever. I love Kenny Beats. When Kenny Beats had that great collab with that one guy, I forget his name, but oh my gosh, great song ever.
Zach Fox.
Here we go again,
Yeah,
Billy with
yeah.
the riding on his.
Are we talking about
on
the
his,
I Got
little
Depression
thing,
song?
on his little
Yeah, I
thing.
think I'm pretty sure I Got Depression, probably the most commercially successful song of all time. Probably the best song of all time. And yeah, I don't think you can really critique it. There's nothing wrong
Breaking news,
about it.
Billy officially comes out on the music podcast.
I was just mad.
Listen, if
We've
you
been
don't
bullying
like,
him this whole podcast, and now he's just mad.
if you don't like
Hey, you don't want the
Grammy,
smoke. You don't
if
want
you
the
don't
smoke.
like, if you don't like Song of the Year winner, I Got Depression. It's okay, you know.
That was
Everybody's
from
entitled.
2019 though, so that couldn't have
No,
been
it's not
me.
this year. It's not this
Uh-huh.
year. It's like the Grammys did it. But anyways, yeah, like everybody has their own opinion. You just have a bad one.
You have a worse one, so it's okay.
Billy, can you give us your best collab?
I'm not sure if this is really considered a collab, but I'm still gonna say it.
Okay.
So, I made sure when I looked at this album, there was 3 artists listed, not on like the songs, but like at the bottom on Spotify, like who made it. There's 3 listed. So it's gonna count, okay? So this is an album. It's called Spill Again.
Oh, Spillagian.
Spilligian.
Spilligion. I think it's supposed to be like
Spilagio.
religion, but with still.
Spilagio. Spillagogo. Spillagi.
Spilligian.
Scalapa.
Spilligian.
Spillago. Spillago.
Spaghetti.
I like that album. It's actually it's a good album, and it has a lot of good songs.
Jid especially. Jid kills every verse on that album.
Yeah, I like Jid. I like that one where he rapped
the
with
Kid.
J. Cole.
Jid jizzes while he's a
He
kid.
wasn't on. You mean that's not on Spilligion though, or
No,
Spilligion,
it's
whatever
a
you want to call
single.
it.
It was a single. I don't remember what it's
Off
called.
D's off of
Yeah,
DiCaprio.
off
Yeah.
D's. I also
Yeah, that was
like
crazy.
Down Bad. Down Bad's a good song.
Yeah, that's a good song too. Let's get into Bo's best collab.
You guys are probably gonna hate me for this, but I feel like this collab definitely was very successful.
Oh my god.
The collab between Don Tolliver, Nav, and Gunna definitely created some hits.
Oh,
Main
question.
lemonade.
Quick question. Are you just gonna say like, I know you guys are gonna hate this like every time you speak, or no?
I mean, he's not wrong.
He has pretty bad taste. My god.
No, I actually think
This is a guy that
it's
can't even
not.
pronounce his album correct. Spilligian.
Oh, it's
Spaghetti,
funny. That's why I
spaghetti,
said it.
spajan.
It's funny.
PJs.
He acts like I said it on purpose. It's because I'm really
yeah,
funny.
Yeah, I
and
guarantee it. I guarantee
because
you
I'm
said
really
it on
funny.
purpose.
Listen.
Wasn't that funny?
Really
You need to work on your humor.
You.
Chill out.
What's up, Joey?
Don't mess up with Joey's Mormon vibes. He's gonna compel you with the power of Jesus Christ.
Oh, you don't even know your lines anymore.
Hey Joey.
One thing I will say about Lemonade though is that it's on Barack Obama's Songs of the Year, and
Barack
all
is
credit to
a
Barack
legend.
Obama. He's
He
probably
would
the
never
coolest
pick any
president we've
Barack.
ever had.
Yeah, he invited
Barack
Common to the
Obama's
White
the coolest
House.
person.
Maybe the coolest person, but like he's definitely the most like with the times president that we've probably ever had.
Nah,
He's
Trump. For sure.
No,
Trump. For sure.
that has to be sarcasm.
Dude, Trump
Yeah.
golfs like every weekend.
I was about to say, but he
Oh yeah, that makes him with the times.
Does.
Actually,
watch golf, don't they?
Republicans actually like they went on like Fox News and like said like how Obama shouldn't be golfing and how he should be taking care of the country and how he's a terrible president because he's not doing his job. It's like, well, the shoe's on the other foot now.
Well,
Let's
let's
say
be
that.
fair, Joey. Let's
Joey.
be fair.
Joey, save-
Donald
save
Trump
this
is like
one
a
for
really
scholars.
good golfer, and
He did have that pure swing. That was
He's
pure.
a
I can't
Joey,
believe
he's
no
a
hip
great
rotation.
golfer.
No hip
Joey,
rotation.
he's probably
stop
my
being
pick
such a
for the best
political
golfer
kid.
of all time.
Stop. This is not a politics podcast.
I think
know how
Charlie
much you
Woods
love
is just a little
politics.
bit better than
You
Well, that's
need
where
to
that's
pipe
that's
down.
where that's
You
where
need to
you're
pipe down. You
that's where
really
you're
need to
wrong.
pipe down.
Bro,
You
that's
need
where
to
you're
just
wrong.
really
Have you
just
ever
shut
heard?
up now.
Have you ever
I know
heard?
where you live, Joey. I know where you live.
Yeah,
I'll come over.
I know where you live, too.
I
Bro,
know where you live.
Bro, have you
I know
ever
where you
heard the
live.
single featuring Donald Trump called "She'll Like That"? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shall I
No,
bet?
legit. Like, I think Donald Trump's just a little bit worse golfer
Featuring-
than Charlie Woods.
featuring Vanilla
Charlie
Ice
Woods, Charlie
and,
Woods is like one step below
oh, God,
Tiger and
Chris
one
Brown.
step above Trump.
Wife
Like,
beater, Chris Brown.
I mean, to be
What?
fair, Joey, Charlie Woods out golf Tiger this weekend.
oh yeah, Charlie was striking those drives
Can we get back
pure
onto the topic?
every single time. Yeah, keep talking.
Just the one
We
talking
should probably
about
wrap up.
Charlie Woods. Like,
No, it was his fault.
Do we really have too much of a topic? Let's just. Billy wanted to do worst albums really bad, so.
Oh
let's
yeah,
go with
worst
that.
albums. Here we go.
Worst album.
Billy, you go first, and then I'll make you mad with my take, and then Bo will be collectively mad
I already
after
know
both
it.
of us
I
go.
already
Yeah,
know.
Bo will come in with it. Well, I know you guys are gonna hate me, but
I already know Eddie picked EA.
no, you guys won't hate
so
me for this pick.
So, I have two honorable mentions that I want to say before I get into the worst album. So, honorable mentions. Number one, Wanna. That is horrible. And number two is Find the Beat, which is equally horrible. And then, the worst album of this year. Probably the worst album of the decade. Because it's not true. It's really bad though. And when I listened to it, I actually threw up. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was sick and I threw up. Like, I was sick before I listened to the album, but I still threw up while listening to it. And it was really disappointing. If Eddie really wanted to pick a worst album off
Hey,
of
Billy, can you get
disappointment,
to
he
the
would
point?
pick mine.
Stop stalling.
The worst album this year is Blame It on Baby.
No, you stole mine. Oh, I have to get a new one.
So he says the Baby's the most successful rapper of the year, as he says Blame It on Baby's the worst album of the year.
Yeah, it's true. It's literally true.
Rockstar is a bad song too. I
think that too. I literally think
enjoyed
that,
it
but it
for,
was
like,
on the top
one
of the charts for
time.
like 12 weeks straight.
So what? So was Old Town Road, bro. What's your point?
Old Town Road was a very successful song. I'm not saying it was good, but it was successful. You can't go against facts with opinions.
Because it's a meme at some point, bro. Ever think of that? Maybe people just think they like the Baby because they think it's funny.
That
I don't
make
think so.
sense. That doesn't make
I
sense.
think Roddy Ricch
Hey.
carried that song.
I also, even though this is past my allotted time, I also want to say what my worst song of the year is, only because it's on this album, and it's Nasty. It's called Nasty, featuring Ashanti and Megan Thee Stallion. It's really bad.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad song.
Can you say
It's
it's
just-
nasty?
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. But you want to know what they said? Basically, I'll sing you the entire lyrics of the song.
No, I'm not sure if I want to know the lyrics to Megan Thee Stallion
Hey.
song.
Probably
Hey,
shouldn't. We've had enough.
Hey, da baby, you want to hop on this freight train? Basically what the song was. And then the baby's like, wow, I did it without any hands.
Billy, that should just be a recurring segment. Like you trying to just kind
Summarize.
of on.
Let's move on from this.
It's a pretty bad
I want to share my worst album, and then I'm gonna defend my take against the Lions. My worst album of the year. One that I was considerably excited for, but I was quite disappointed for. It was. Let's cut to commercial now.
Hi guys, Joey here. I hope you're enjoying this episode of the For the Boys Sports Podcast. Do you know that you can help us out by subscribing to our YouTube page and following us on Apple, Spotify, and SoundCloud? All of that helps us grow this thing, and we are grateful for the support. Back to the show.
No,
yeah, this is where
wa-
Joey's like, alright guys, if you subscribe, that really helps us out, thank you.
Subscribe
Okay,
with
return.
notifications on. Hit that bell.
That's
Alright, mine
YouTube.
was-
I would do that if we were only a YouTube show.
Oh my god,
but
Joey.
no.
No need to chime in. No need to chime in.
Oh, I love
don't need
chiming
you
in
this
though.
one, Joey.
can I
Just-
continue to
Just
talk? Then?
rip on my boy Uzi Vert real quick, please, Eddie.
Yes. The worst album of the year. I'm looking Billy in the eyes right now. The worst album of the year was Eternal Ataki by Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh,
Just out of pure disappointment. It wasn't good, but it had so much hype. It was supposed to be like the pioneer in trap. It was supposed to be a classic. It was built up, all the label drama. Nothing good came out of it. Not a single
sorry.
thing.
I'm gonna have to say both of you are wrong, even though Blame It on Baby was my pick. Both of you are wrong. I've since found the worst rap album. of
It's gonna be
2020.
somebody we've never heard of.
No, it's definitely someone you've heard of. I'll give you a hint. He is a legal rat going to court.
Oh, he released an album.
Yeah, yeah, that's.
I
the
didn't
point.
even know.
6ix9ine Tattletales, worst album of 2020.
I didn't even know he released an album.
Yeah, he released an album like 3 weeks after he got sent to house
I thought he
arrest.
just released like a single. That's it.
He released like 2 singles. And
I try to
so
I
bad.
try to phase him out just because I don't like giving him attention because that's all he likes. Like
Dude, the album.
he
is
knows
so
it.
bad.
I think,
Billy, is your
I think-
attention really going to make all the difference?
No, yeah, it's one at a time, Joseph. You see, I used to look at my man Tostitos and his Instagram, and I just gotta say, his Instagram is literally every single thing. It's like, bro, we hit 50 million on YouTube, bro. Everybody says I'm the worst, bro, but look at this, 50 million, bro. So
TJ Khaled vibes.
I try to do my best to not give him attention, just because that's all that's what he craves. I don't even think he tries to make good music. He just tries to make music that gets people listening. So
You obviously don't turn him out if you actually look at his page.
looked at it like when he released that song, just because I wanted to see Nicki Minaj. Is that a big deal?
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal, you pervert.
I just really like Nicki Minaj.
I think this is a good time to close.
Okay,
Joey,
Joey.
give us a little preview of the sports pod.
Can I-
and then
wait,
Okay,
will
yeah,
lose.
sports podcast is
Eternal
gonna be a
takes
bang
good.
sports podcast. I don't know if the Steelers are gonna lose tonight. We're recording this Monday, so if the Steelers lose tonight, then that will be once again the leading topic of conversation. But if they don't and they do what they're supposed to, it probably won't be talked about. We'll probably talk about the Eagles and that whole still the quarterback situation. Doug Peterson's an idiot. I don't know.
Agreed.
We'll definitely talk about the Patriots.
We will probably talk about the Patriots losing.
Not probably, we will. We will talk
No, it's
about
not.
the
It's not
Patriots.
surprising. I'll give you a preview of my take. It's not surprising at all. Like, yeah, Cam
Shut
Newton's
up.
never going to lead
Shut up.
Demir
Stop.
Bird and Jacoby Myers to the playoffs. I'm sorry, like, not going to happen. But I think our main topic of conversation, the one that we're gonna lead the show with, is probably just the general playoff race, and also I think or a couple minutes at least on how Kansas City is unbeatable, how nobody will beat them. But
Except they were beat.
so not in a meaningful game will they lose.
Oh.
That was a good quote I heard today, and I will repeat it. Not in a meaningful game will they lose. They haven't played a game where they've played 4 good quarters. They beat the Dolphins playing 2 good quarters. Like literally, like when they want to show up and like, yeah, we'll score 40 today. Hey guys, you want to take a break? We'll only score like 25.
They were literally
and still win the
unbeatable,
game.
yet they lost. Doesn't
But-
make any sense.
Yeah, Chiefs, maybe a little bit of Browns talk for Eddie. And just general playoff talk heading into Week 16. That's what we got coming up on the sports podcast that will be out this coming Wednesday. Listen,
Also, that's probably going to be like our last podcast until New Year's. So
We should take a holiday break.
yeah, I'm not.
we're gonna be off till the New Year. So
I'm going on vacation. I'm not recording.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. We should take a break.
Joey, make sure you cut all this out. But I don't.
I kind
know
of
if
like the
can,
banter after the closing, actually.
Well, they have to. Know, our fans have to know we're not going to be releasing. Because what are they going to do without a release? They have to know. If it comes as a surprise, what are they going to do with themselves?
Exactly.
I don't know.
they're gonna be
I don't
over
know.
the moon. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be over the moon. They're gonna be excited. They're gonna be ready when that little notification pops up. Hey, for the boys, they released a new episode. They're gonna be like, heck yeah, click on it, listen. That's the kind of fans we got, Billy. They're
I'm stop
devoted.
recording.
They're loyal. We love them. They love us.
Yeah, they
It's
love
a
us.
great mutual
especially.
relationship.
This has been the For the Boys Music Podcast. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the For the Boys Music Podcast. The hosts are Eddie Liska, Billy Rittner, and Bo Shirk. I'm Joey Owsley, and I produce this podcast. Theme music is by K-Rims on YouTube, and everything that we talk about belongs to the creators of those things. Subscribe, rate, and review this podcast on all of our platforms, and be sure to tune in to the sports podcast that is out every Wednesday on this same channel. Thanks for listening.